Well, good morning, Morai ve'Rabotai. B'ezras Hashem Mincha is going to be 6:45. Please be on time. The learning today is the Ilu Nishmat Zohara Bat Ija, and sponsored by Shalom Gabay. Further sponsorships, please contact Rabbi Babayev. Also, to remember to give in the Ma'ot Hitin funds that can go to assist families in the community. Anybody that's able to contribute in a prompt and timely manner should be blessed from above. Also, very exciting news. Today, B'ezrat Hashem, Amudei Hora'ah, the 5th volume of Amudei Hora'ah, the blue Sfarim over here, is going to be coming out. Anybody that wants can come over to me. It's about Hilchot Pesach and Hilchot Yom Tov. So that's very exciting news. And Mazal Tov to the whole entire Kirat Avodat Hashem. As the halacha that we were discussing is about the case where a person writes 2 letters, and the 2 letters, he meant to write a full word that had maybe even 5 letters. For example, A'azercha. A'azercha is Aleph, Aleph, Zayin, Resh, Chaf, Sofit. So he wrote Aleph, Aleph, intending to finish off the word. But for some reason, he stopped in the middle. So his intent was not actually fulfilled. In that case, we say that he's not Hayav. It's a rabbinic violation. It's not a Torah violation. Why? Because even though he wrote 2 letters, but the 2 letters don't really spell anything, and he wasn't really intending to write only 2 letters. He was intending to write 5 letters, and it ended up being that he only wrote 2. However, if he wrote 2 letters, having in mind that that's what I'm planning on doing, I'm only writing 2 letters. And even though the letters aren't any word, Aleph, Aleph doesn't mean anything in the Hebrew language. There's no special word with Aleph, Aleph as its own word, and still he's going to be in violation, or whatever letter he decides. Let's say he decides Lamed, and then, I don't know, what's a good one? Lamed, there's a lot of words with Lamed, you got to choose a better one, right? Zayin, Mem. So what's Zam? It's not a word. So that's an example of something. He would be Hayav, because he chose 2 letters, and he's wrote them, and that was what his intent was, and that's it. He's Hayav. But if he didn't fulfill his intent, and there's no letters, there's no word, so then the halacha is that he's patu. I'll give you an example where he would be Hayav. Let's say he was going to write gagot, which means roofs. So he wrote gimel, gimel, and he stopped. In that case, he would be Hayav. Why? Because gimel, gimel actually spells a word called gag, which means a roof. Or sason. He wanted to write happiness, jubilance. And instead he wrote shin, shin, sas, sin, sin, right? So sas is also a word in Hebrew. And therefore, even though his intent wasn't fulfilled, but at the end of the day, it translated into a word and it was 2 letters, it's going to be Hayav. Same thing for Shemuel. The name Shemuel, he wrote shin and mem. Shin and mem spells a word, Shem. So Shemuel, even though one is a mem sofit and the other is a regular mem, it doesn't make a difference. Or Daniel, and he wrote Daled Nun. All those cases, he's going to be Hayav because the 2 letters ended up spelling something that does have meaning in the Hebrew language. Baruch Adonai Le'olam, Amen ve'amen.